What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Myles Garrett, but in a different aspect. For those of you guys that have been watching the channel for a while, you would know that we've already tried Myles Garrett, but how did we use him? We put him as a D tackle and took the abilities off of Warren Sapp, and it didn't work the same way because he's just not that big, wide, structure that they have for Warren Sapp. So we had to figure out, it had to be a way for this guy to be a monster. And we we spoke about it in one of the most recent videos where we spoke about like how to make your defense unstoppable. Now, what we're going to do with him is, right now you can see his numbers, 91 speed, 97 excel. You see his strength is no longer in the green because we went sprinter instead of brawler. Keep note with that you lose the strength factor once you go sprinter. I've been getting a lot of questions with that. Does the strength really matter? Right now, I can't really say yes or no, but I can tell you this. The threshold is there. 98, 99, I don't think you're going to be able to tell the difference, so it doesn't really matter. What does matter is that acceleration, which is why we've learned that Warren Sapp is a much wilder animal in the actual trenches because he gets off the ball so quickly. I still have not taken Brawler off of Warren Sapp because I prefer him to keep that nice acceleration the way that it is and uphold his strength. But we may have to start to dabble with that a little bit. But I wanted to kind of show you guys exactly what we're going to be looking at right now. Pretty much with him, we're going to add abilities to him, and then we're going to add abilities to Jadeveon Clowney on the other side. Then we're going to keep Pat Tillman as the actual user. Now, remember this, guys. Pat Tillman is very, very critical as a user because he gets that X Factor, that superstar X Factor ability, selfless, to where you get a certain amount of hit sticks and everybody activates their superstar X Factor. So he's very, very good in that aspect. He is only a 97 speed on my team. Unless you have like a Cardinals theme team, he's not going to go above a 97 speed. So it's something that you guys should consider when understanding the use of Pat Tillman, because if you're not going to use him, he really is a liability on defense because everybody else is so faster. So you got to make sure that when you're utilizing your user, he's going to get away with a lot of stuff because if you're usering him, you get like speed boosts and weird stuff like that if you're around the ball. If you're not using it and you got a guy that's throwing a post route and you have him on like a deep third, he's going to get burnt for 6. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure you guys understand that. I user Pat Tillman, so that's why I kept the abilities on him. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have abilities on Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney, and then we're going to go ahead and use Pat Tillman. That's going to be the game plan going forward. And I told you guys in the most recent video that that's what we would be doing. That would be our objective. Now you're looking at his abilities right now. Pass rush elite, run stopper, edge stud elite, and enforcer. All right, so those are the things that we're going out with. What we're going to try to figure out right now is if he's the best case scenario, or Khalil Mack with a little bit more speed. Should you go there? I think it's going to work out with Myles Garrett because I like the way that he moves in the game. He just look, bro. You just really can't block this guy, especially when you have other players on the D line that really wants to put in work. And just keep in mind, Sapp has no abilities for this gameplay, so we're going to be going into it, like I said, Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett. Now, what we're going to do with Chase Young, we're going to actually play him at that left end position. All right, when we sub out, the right end position, when we sub out Myles Garrett and then put him to the outside as a linebacker, we're going to actually put Chase Young there because, like I said, we can't do anything with Chase Young. Because I can't rage sell him, I can't, what I'm saying? He's a pretty good card. He comes to a 99 easily. He's just slow. So what we're going to try to do is put him inside the trenches. We're not going to put him on the outside. Put him in the trenches, see what he can do, and then we'll go from there. So that's what this gameplay is going to be all about, guys. We're going to figure out right now, is this a secret to success? Now, as far as taking the abilities off of Taylor Mays, you're going to sometimes have to make sure that you use your nice animation, EA. Oh, Kuda's a boss like that? Cool. You're going to make sure, sometimes you're going to have to actually, oh my God, them dudes are screaming. User, Taylor Mays in certain aspects because you don't have Enforcer on him. So you won't get those automatic hit sticks, but that's fine because what happens is when a player, makes it to the second level, what you need to start practicing, if you can kind of time it when you click on and just flick the stick, just flick the stick up, right? The computer is going to warp hit stick. It's weird. If the guy is in the area of where you're going to be and your player doesn't have Enforcer, but he has the hit. Oh, he's getting mossed. And he doesn't have the hit, he doesn't have Enforcer, but he has the hit power. What you're going to do is, as the player is coming up, just click onto that player and just flick up on the right stick. All right, so that's what we've been doing with Taylor Mays, and we haven't really lost anything from that because that's been working for me. You can strafe up, or he's gonna, okay, Taylor Mays, good job. You can strafe up using the L2 button and try to like stay in front and then flick it, but it's very, very dangerous because when you start to strafe now and the guys are actively moving, you will get caught just standing there, and then it could end up where, you know, the dude gets by you and goes for 6. So like I said, I just really pretty much just flick up on the right stick, and it's like they like zoom to the player. It's something that EA never really patched, where you could like cover a lot of ground with the actual hit stick, and then it makes it like, bro, it's ridiculous, but it is what it is. That's what we've been doing with Taylor Mays. For those of you guys that are asking about the lack of the lack of enforcer in the secondary. Right here, I just get dotted. Like, there's no excuse about it. The dude right now, bro, like, yeah. Oh, you gonna swag too? Oh, I thought he was about to swag on me. Yo, bro, you can do whatever he wants though. Like, low key, when you dot me like that, you don't gotta ask me for my mom's cell. I'm gonna give it to you. Like, what? Hold up, what just happened? And that's another thing. You see, Pat Tillman, he has lurker, and obviously, you know, they make him jump like he's like a dude from, you know, in the combine that had a crazy high jump like Byron Jones. But in all actuality, if you get like dealt with over the top, it can really expose him. You know what I'm saying? It can really, okay, this guy's getting dotted now, but it can really, really expose him if, you know, he gets that kind of, you know, separation. So you got to be right there. You see how that time I was like right above it? He's not the kind of guy that can catch up. Right there, we just got dotted again because I don't know what I just did right there, but it looks like I clicked off. But we were labbing some different defenses. Right here, we're still above it. We're going to go ahead and pick it off. Because he was just looking for that seam because he knew, obviously, Pat Tillman was there. And people know that Pat Tillman's speed, he's not 99. So if you get him, like at the right moment when you lob the ball or you bullet pass it, he'll never be able to catch up to the ball like a lot of the other players. So that's just the point of order that I wanted to make sure everybody understood. Oh, we getting hit stick? All right, cool. All right, bro, like whatever. Like, go, good stuff. Go ahead, bro. Like, dudes are getting hit stick crazy. What is this? I don't even understand. Yeah, we're going to have to punt that thing because I don't know what's going to happen in this gameplay. So I got to be very, very careful about it. I can't really play games and think it's sweet. All right, what is he? Okay, yeah. All right, bro. Yeah, there you go. Run around in the back. Yeah, there you go. So you see what Myles, you got the moves. Myles Garrett, you see like how he's just shedding and coming right in? It looks like this kind of scheme, and I'm not sending as many people. You see what I'm saying? But he's still somehow, right there, we're just going to get dotted outrageously. But again, I was trying to figure out how many less people, like, I don't need to send as much, obviously, because I have these dudes with abilities. What can I get away with? Can I get away with a 4-man rush? Can I get away with a 5-man rush? Can I throw a pick? Yeah, all the answer to those things are yes. I can throw a pick anytime I want. So look, right there, you can see, he's just scared. He's just throwing the ball because he doesn't know how many is coming each time. Right there, we only send the 5, and then he gets outside the pocket. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, all right, so what do we need to do here? What do we need to do? These dudes have abilities, keeping them in the pocket. Jadeveon Clowney is doing his thing. And then as the game goes on, you'll see that we start to figure out different ways to try to get pressure. But at the same time, we need to kind of figure out, do we still need to send 6? Do we need to send 7? Like, can we send 4? That's pretty much what I was looking to do. And then as we get sacked right here, I'm starting to realize this dude, Aaron Donald, like, what is up with this dude? Look at him, bro. Look at Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald going crazy. You got to low-key ID that dude, bro. You got to low-key ID that dude, Aaron Donald. That dude just be doing whatever he wants down there. And that's another setup. Like, you could do it like that with this guy, but I don't want both inside guys to have it, because if both inside guys have it and you get outside, it's going to go for 6. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to do it that way, but like I said, whatever really works for you guys, that's what, you know, I'm just giving you guys my insight. I think having the outside edges is good, because if you have 2 solid guys on the outside and they try to run inside, you can then take away that inside with your user. You see what I'm saying? But if you give everybody the inside, like the way he's playing it, and you get outside, it's nothing you can really do. So I don't really like that. I know a lot of you guys are saying you were trying to play with all 3D linemen. You're gonna get dealt with accordingly. Because, you know, you have no, you know, presence on the outside. So, you know, when you really need that pick, you're not going to get it. Now we're starting to figure out exactly what we need to do. You see how they're screaming now with 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I think we sent 5 right there, right? Right there. Okay, we didn't send it. Yeah. And then he gets right off the block. So we started to figure it out a little bit. You know, the angles of the blitz, up, to the left, all that stuff, crashing it, seeing what they can do. And then this guy said, yo, you know what? I'm late for an appointment to go, go slap box with my goldfish. So I said, okay, cool. Your goldfish needs love too. Go ahead, go do that. And he said, all right, I'm gonna go leave. And he's, you know, that's what he's probably doing right now. But that's not what that's about. Pretty much, Myles Garrett is really, really good as long as you play him out, you know, at outside linebacker. And yeah, I didn't really see a let off as far as Warren Sapp goes, and I like what I'm seeing overall with him. So that's just, you know, what I promised you guys. I would go ahead and take a look at it and see what would, you know, what the outcome would be, and I actually like it. So you guys go ahead and have a good day. Leave any comments you may have. Until next time, one love, y'all.